Hey, what's up guys? This video is going to be about Corey Scherer and the fact that he hasn't talked to Elton, but Jay Cart and I have. That's called being a man. This video is going to be about Corey Scherer's posts from 1 year ago. This is from fans, things that I have found online. But before I get into that, I just want to say that it's kind of interesting that me and another YouTuber named Jay Cart can squash something so quick, so fast, so nicely, so clean, so squeaky clean. And the fact that Corey couldn't talk to his best friend of 7 years, you know what I mean? I talked to a guy that I barely know, you know what I mean? And we squashed it out, followed each other on Instagram. You know, that's called being a man, manning up, admitting to you when you're wrong. I posted a video saying, hey, you know, I messed up. Shouldn't have said this. Some speculation's fine, you know, having these things, but certain things are kind of a little bit more extreme than others. And I felt like I went a little too far. You know, he saw the video, some other people saw the video, saw some comments and all that stuff. And then blah, 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 you know, long story short, we squashed it out, fixed it in literally probably 6 hours. You know what I mean? 6 hours about. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind that, yeah, so anyways though, I just find it interesting how easy it is. And that's just kind of proof that everything I've been saying has been truthful about me. You know, if I mess up, you know, even if like Corey messed up, you know, talk about it on a live stream, say, hey, you know, I messed up, miscounted, you know, I did lie about that, or maybe I didn't think it was right, or maybe I did think it was right, but, you know, I didn't know that it was wrong. Something like that, you know, learning things, you know, stuff like that. And I admitted, and that's something that Corey Scherer should have done. And but anyways though, I just wanted to talk about that. Shout out to Jay Cart though. He's a good person, great person, and we figured everything out capishly great. But anyways though, this video's mostly about my feelings about Corey Scherer. I'm going to show you screenshots of some stuff as I read this, and stay tuned, man. Make sure you grab a snack, kick back, relax, and listen to these words verbatimly. This is a post. These are posts from about a year ago. This is before all the beef was really known and all the drama was really known. And you know, also before I get into this, I just want to say how much of an example it really proved that me and Jay Cart can, you know, squash this out. That's just a great example to how easy it is to communicate and just squash it out. But anyways, though, I'm not sure if anyone else feels this way, but I just watched the Stanley Hotel in the Witch Forest video with Corey, and whenever he freaks out, he gets rude with Sam and Colby. During their salt circle in the Stanley video, Corey got rude with them and demanded to leave. Then in the Witch video, he gets angry at Sam for losing the key to the cabin and throws it in his face that he lost Colby in the woods, so he's not surprised he lost the key too. I felt bad for Sam in the moment and don't think him lashing out at them is necessary. See, that's the thing, man. Like, it's kind of like the whole Jay Cart stuff. It's like, dude, I shouldn't have lashed out. I should have communicated and, you know, asked and like, hey, like, it just seemed like Corey didn't believe him. Like, how'd you lose the key? You know, like, you know, stuff like that happens, man. You lose things. You do lose things. And I feel like, you know, Corey did kind of get a little bit crazy. And the whole Colby thing, I think that was also Colby's fault for him, you know, running away. But at the same time, you know, he's a grown man. You know what I mean? If he gets lost, then, you know, hopefully his friends can find him. But I'm not saying, you know, it's a good thing that he did that. You know, him... You know, I just feel like next time, you know, this is a lesson, man. Next time they do that, they can, you know, make sure they're together and make sure they, you know, put, you know, markers or something like that. But I think they're good, though. I don't think that forest was, like, that big, unless I'm wrong. Comment down below. But, where else was it? Yeah, so he was, like, being rude, and he was also talking, and this person was talking about a year ago how Corey demanded to leave. So that's, like, the same thing that's been happening this whole time with Elton Castay, man. And the whole drama between him and Corey Scherer. And it just shows right here. Like, people knew a year ago. I think like I said, I've shown comments in my video from YouTube comments from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So like, this is just more stuff that's just kind of that I've been finding. And this person said, I agree, and yet he's all in with doing haunted activities with Elton Strange. I'm guessing there were slowly rising tensions between the housemates that tended to come out during their ghost hunting outings, leading to eventual disillusion. I'm thinking of the same. It's just sad. And as I'm talking, I'm going to just scroll through it. You know, you may have to like maybe put it on like 0.50 or something like that. But you're gonna see kind of like just everything, and you can read it along, kind of like a little book or something like that. And there's just so much, you know what I mean? Some people are talking about Elton, but this is the thing though. We now know why Elton was Elton the way he was. So everyone's saying like Elton was pushy, he was arrogant, rude. But the reason why he was rude and being the way he was because now we know Corey was not following through. He was, you know, under a contract. You know, he was getting paid while sitting on his butt and wasn't doing much. And it's kind of aggravating, and it's stressful when you're trying to get a video out for especially your supporters, your fans. And it's just stressful that, you know, someone that, you know, sits there for 7 years, you know, just literally just clumping on that money and saying it's not enough, yet there could have been someone there that was actually more passionate and being able to, you know, give that energy like I've been seeing lately. It's been great energies, man, from the overnight, man. And it's just interesting to me that people have been saying this. Like, this is a lot of proof. I showed in my other video, like I said a few minutes ago, like I showed proof in that video from YouTube videos. Like, people are just seeing it, but like I said too here, like we now know why Elton was a little bit more pushy, why he was like that, because for one, Corey wasn't following through, and he was literally saying we gotta leave. And then earlier in this video, I know I saw you, I had the screenshot there. They were saying he was telling Sam and Colby like, hey, we gotta leave. So like Corey Scheer's literally just leaving. Also, by the way, there was a recent Sam and Colby video. I'm going to pop up a clip here. Okay, there we go. I want, so the clip you just saw, the lady, I know it's just a coincidence. I don't know why Corey Scheer's name is Scheer, because it sounds like a shear. You know what I mean? And it was funny because the way the lady worded it, it sounded like she was talking about Corey Scheer, because they always go down somehow, blah blah blah. You know, you'll see when it's what she talked about, but it just felt so relevant. It was like Corey Scheer is actually a real shear. Like legit, like a legit Scherer, bro. But a spooky version, a haunted version. But you know, as you're reading through this, there's just so many people, and there's a lot of upvotes. And I found it funny that someone said A1. This was like this was 9 months ago. I just, you know, there's definitely some things against Elton. You know what I mean? There is definitely some things. So it's definitely both sides. But I'm more so on Elton's side because, you know, for one thing, Corey Scheer is his own person. He's able to choose what he wants to do. He's able to do what he wants to do. Why didn't he post on TikTok like he has? Like, he got a 40 million view video. If he can get that just off of Elton, shit. Imagine if he actually put some effort into his videos, posted way more on TikTok. I don't know. It's just so crazy to me that someone complains about money and yet has it all figured out. It's so crazy that he figures it out with his girlfriend, but at the same time, you know, complains about money, but at the same time doesn't want to do paranormal, but does paranormal, but then sits here and says, oh, it's all about the money. But then it's like, do you realize you're backtracking? And then I've talked about this already, but it's just so crazy to me. But and then someone's like, I hate videos he's in. He panics way too easily, freaks everyone else out. It bugs the crap out of me, and when he runs off and basically forces everyone else to go after him. So that's like another thing, man. It's like, what are we doing, man? Like, there's just so much proof, and it sucks that I gotta share these videos. But the reason why I'm sharing these videos is to show people proof. Like, you know, I like the man too, but dude, he's not telling the truth. I told the truth in my J-Cart video. I said I admit I speculated a little too far. You know, assume something too much, and we fixed it in six hours, about 6 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours. I think it was like instantly, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours after. Like, I instantly messaged him, we talked it out. I barely know this guy, dude. Elton knows Corey Scheer for like 7+ years. They've lived in the trap house. They've done prank wars. They've done fun little vlogs. They've traveled the freaking world, and this guy can't even respond. That's just. blows my mind out. And then he says, I agree, it's super weird that they continue such videos with Sam and Colby when they were the ones who didn't like it, but I admit I miss Corey's humor. Nah, I don't really. I miss some humor, but not all of it. I kind of like the more serious stuff. Someone said, yeah, Sam, so I'm gonna keep scrolling this through, but I'm gonna, like, you know, maybe screenshot it on one side. Maybe you probably won't see me, but I'll screenshot it just so people can read it. Just so I don't have to sit here for like 10 hours though. But you know, someone has a long one. I was literally just commenting about this. I like Corey as a person, being entertaining, but the same thing that makes him entertaining also makes him annoying at times. He seemed to hold everyone back a lot too. Shadow Man video, it talks about how he wants to find out what the Shadow Man wants for 1 hour, but stops the Ouija board right as it was saying something. Biltmore, they hear noises all around the hotel. Sam suggests a seance. Corey says, F that. And then they spent 5 minutes convincing him to stay, which is forced the FaceTime call where he says no. Burning the sticker was super burning the sticker was super awkward. He freaks out over a leaf blowing in the wind and twigs snapping. Insists on getting out of the tent, though the others don't want to, then tells them they gotta exit the tent first because he's too scared to. Later on, he literally runs out to the tent. They chase him, and then in audio only video of Queen Mary, Corey gave me so much anxiety because he kept yelling at Jake to turn off the lights, turn on the lights, and stopping Aaron from asking questions. Him constantly getting mad whenever anyone mentioned the Shadow Man. See, that's also something too. He always got mad about the Shadow Man. He's like, dude, don't bring it up. But then it's like, dude, I want to figure this out. But then, dude. And then the funniest thing too, Sam and Colby actually brought up the Shadow Man in one of their most recent, one of their, like, I think it was like 3-week video ago or something like that. Pretty recent though. It was one of their most, like, last 3 videos. In one of the last 3 videos or something like that. And then, you know, as if, and then so this person said, him constantly getting mad whenever anyone mentioned the Shadow Man, as if it's Voldemort. All the hallucinating and crying was also so bizarre and borderline cringe. Also, by the way, this is not a hate video. This is just me reading comments and just kind of, you know, letting people know that what Elton was saying was pretty much true. He has been leaving. He has been, you know, kind of dishonest and not following through with what he's doing. And it's like, why are you doing this? For 7 years, dude, I did construction for like a year and I was like, bro, I can't do this. And I think it's more of a personal thing. I think Corey Scherer just hates Elton. I don't think he likes him. I don't think he likes Elton. I don't even think it's about the money. I think the money is a big excuse. There's no way someone complains about that money for traveling for free, everything for free, all that planning for free. All he has to do is sit there and just be funny and freaking investigate. That's just, there's no way you're gonna get me there. That's just crazy to me, man. Anyone passionate, anyone that's trying to do what they want to be and be a professional and be known for this thing, like, you got to do a lot of ups and downs, boundaries, bro. Like, there's a lot of things to it, man. Like, you know, being a paranormal investigator, it's not all daisies and roses and freaking flowers and breezes in the air and grass breezing everywhere. Like, dude, it gets crazy sometimes, bro. It gets, you know, it gets to the point where, you know, you got to start bringing out that cross. You got to start believing in God a little bit. Just like the Warren Museum, you know, the whole Warren Museum, like, that was deep. Like, that was probably the deepest video I've ever seen out of, you know, like, ghost investors, all that stuff. I mean, I just, the whole story where the guy, you know, ended up doing, it's just, go watch the video. I'm gonna link it down below. So, you know, Corey tells them he doesn't want to do things, then turns around, tells them he's down for anything. So yeah, it's like also the origin video where Sam and Colby are driving, and I showed a clip on this, and they're driving, and Corey's like, hey guys, how's it going? Hey Corey, it's you, are you gonna come? And he's like, well, you know, or they wanted him to come, but I think it was like too late at this point. But there was another video too where they're driving, and then he calls in and they go pick him up. I might be thinking of the same video, but there was something like that where he calls and he's like, hey man, I'm down. You know, I wasn't down, but now I'm down. So there's just, bro, like, there's just a lot of learning to do. And I said this in one of my videos, Corey Scherer needs to hibernate. He needs to, like, just kind of recap. He needs to recap all this, what's going on and why it's happening, why it accumulated. Like, people are going to speculate. And especially if you're not going to defend yourself and just sit here on your couch and, you know, just lay in your pool maybe or something like that, just chilling there and expecting things to go away. Like, people are going to talk about it, and the reason why rumors are out there is because no one talked about it. That's why the whole Sam and Colby video was a thing, because no one talked about it, and people thought Elton hated them, and Sam and Colby hated Elton, and that's why they did the video, so it fixed everything. All the whole prank war stuff, no one can, people may still think Elton was harsh, but at the end of the day, we all know that it was all friends having fun, got a little too crazy sometimes, but they all talked it out, they communicated, they all talked to each other. It's just, you know, I'm gonna keep scrolling, I'm just gonna scroll through. I might just like pop these things up every so often. I'm not gonna go for any longer, I'm gonna go for a little bit longer here. But I just want people to know, like, dude, like, it's just crazy to me that someone can't talk to someone that they've known for so long. And I'll tell you one thing, again, me and the whole J-Card stuff, that's how being a man, not posting on Instagram saying you're a man. That's not being a man. Being a man is talking to your friend of 7 years, and at least just talk. You don't even need to talk to him ever again. You can literally just talk to him, move on, do your thing, let the fans know that you guys are done, and that's the end of it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's like being a man and avoiding things. That's not being a man. That's the most childish thing that a 20-plus-year-old could do. I mean, you just gotta learn from this, man. You just gotta learn from this. Next time this happens, jump out, you know, tell the truth. If something, like, it's just so funny, it's crazy to me that I can come out and literally tell everyone that I was wrong. To thousands of people, maybe 1,000, maybe a little bit more than 1,000, but like whoever saw the videos, I guess, I don't know. I don't think people really know who I am on his side, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. But at the end of the day, it's just crazy to me that how easy it is to, you know, apologize. By the way, I'm scrolling things down. You're probably gonna see something here. I'm just scrolling through. So if you want to read some of this, you can read it. I'm just not gonna read everything because there's a lot of this stuff. So, you know, it's just, you know, it's just so crazy to me that this has been going on for so long. I wish I knew about this, dude. I wish I followed through with this and caught all this. But yeah, someone said everyone thought Elton and Heath had issues because Heath stopped showing up in videos. Remember, Heath was abroad with them, and Sam and Colby. Elton cleared up in a video with Heath that Heath was down a dangerous path with drinking, and he had to confront him about it, but Heath wanted to party, and that wasn't the environment conducive to Elton. He's big, so I guess like the Heath problem. I guess he was like a drinker or something like that, and I guess Elton didn't like that or something like that. And then regarding the whole, so this person even brought up the pushy thing. So regarding the whole pushy thing, TFIL was built off of pushing boundaries and getting people out of their comfort zone, gain experiences like they would never have. It's literally in the name, the F it list. The same goes for scary places. When you're faced with an abandoned psych ward, that someone is giving you access to that isn't the same as others. I think he just wants everyone to experience it. Ultimately, one thing that needs to be realized is Sam and Colby started doing abandoned exploring as a part-time / genuine interest, and it naturally parlayed into haunted stuff, which then increasingly became looking for answers. Okay, yeah. But I'm gonna screenshot all this. You know, all this is here for people to kind of remember. You know, people are not gonna be looking for this stuff. You know what I mean? People probably don't know where to find this stuff. But I just want to, you know, kind of just share these things. And I just find it crazy. And the whole reason why I did this was because I want to show people that, you know, I am 100% following and backing up my words. Everything I say, I followed by. I literally made a mistake, caught myself, apologized, made amends, fixed everything. And this whole time, every single video I'm talking about, I always say, Corey needs to just talk to him. Corey needs to talk to him. You need to call him. He lives like, what, 10 minutes away? 20 minutes away? 5 minutes away? Whatever, down the street. Freaking frick, dude. Privately talk to him. And then he keeps his video up causing defamation, all that stuff. And no, by the way, this is not even a hate video. This is not defamation. This is literally just everything that's getting talked here is everything we know. Is literally everything we know. But this is just kind of like a bigger scale. You're like zooming out a little bit, right? You're zooming out, and we're kind of like seeing a lot more what's going on here. And then let's see here. It says, bro. So you know, I'm gonna keep scrolling through here. But there's a bit of comments here, and then someone says there's a difference between being scared and lashing out on people and just being rude. Once again, just another guest I didn't enjoy. It ruined it for me. Now, and then some. Okay, I don't know what the heck they're talking about. I'll keep that in the video, but I don't know what they're talking about. I never really understood him. He can go all mad and he can get all mad and leave Sam and Colby because he doesn't want to get involved. I got a burp. He doesn't want to get involved with paranormal stuff, but yet goes and joins another paranormal group that does far worse things. Makes no sense. I just came here to say I personally strongly dislike Corey. Seems like he's an overreacting child that doesn't get his way. I personally think he brings videos down. When I see him ghost hunting with other people, I can't seem to get over the fact that he seems so fake, which is so crazy, bro. This is, oh, that's 2 days ago, bro. Okay, sorry. Wait, Anthony, keep going. That's 2 days ago. That's not that crazy because we all know the truth now. But yeah, he does seem. Yeah, dude, I thought that said 2 years ago, bro. It said 2 years. I know I'm late on this topic because it finally got to me. Corey and Jake would always film with Sam and Colby, but later said they didn't like filming with them because they all had bad vibes and things and feelings they were getting. Yet Corey still films the same things with Elton. I don't think Corey was mean to them at all, mean to them all the time. But I definitely can see where you're coming from mentioning that. So like there definitely must have been a falling out of some sorts, because why would you say you don't want to do this anymore just to continue doing it with a different person? I'm bummed out because I thought the group was funny with all. Dude, that's so right. I'm gonna read this again, bro. So I'm gonna read this again. So I don't think Corey was mean to them all the time, but I definitely can. Wait, no, this one right here. So like there definitely must have been a falling out of some sort, because why would you say you don't want to do this anymore just to continue doing it with a different person? That's clearly what's happening now too. He goes and works with his girlfriend, and their pay is not going to be the best. I guarantee you he's going to say his pay is great because he's going to look at his TikTok. I'm sure I don't even know if he's posted. Has he posted on his TikTok since then? I got to check that, bro. Like, he hasn't posted. They posted. I think they recently posted on their duo channel. So at least he got his duo. He's got his duo going with his girlfriend. That's cool. So at least he's got a duo. But you know, I'm gonna scroll all through that. You're gonna see that. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, it's just, there's so much thing. And this is 7 months ago. I agree. Corey just tends to freak out, get mad with Sam and Colby. Yet not with Elton. It wasn't Sam's fault that he lost the key. So they're talking about the Witch Forest again. Some people said I feel bad for Corey Scherer. I mean, I don't feel bad for no one. I just feel bad for the facts, man. I feel bad that there's so much just out there. And then this person says, because Corey does not like the Witch's Forest and he is freaking out, does not want to be there, and he is so sad. He didn't have, yeah, so this is what I like what the person said. He didn't have to go. He wasn't forced into it. He just ends up taking his frustrations out on Sam and Colby, and I don't think it's fair. Exactly. That's the end of the video. This is going to be the end of the video. This is just something I wanted to share, that these people knew. These people knew all about Corey Scherer before any of this stuff even came out. I showed you videos a long time ago. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. I showed some videos where people literally talked about this specific stuff, like this, but this is just more things that I found. You know, like this person's exactly right. He didn't have to go. He wasn't forced into it. He literally called them. He was like, hey, like, you know, I'll go, but please no demonic stuff, no rituals, blah blah blah, none of this crap, you know what I mean, blah blah blah. And then you know, he wasn't forced into it, but you know, whatever Sam and Colby do, they're gonna do it, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what Corey wants. They're gonna go for the views, like the video I showed from the Shadow Man series, where they're like, are we gonna care about Corey's health, or are we gonna care about the views? And the Sam and Colby were like, the views, right? So it's like, if Corey's gonna go, he has to understand that he's gonna deal with certain things, and that's why it's like, why were you working with Elton for so long if you were so scared to go, and then you get there, and then the whole series he's freaking out. It's like Corey ruined the whole series because Sam and Colby could have gotten so much more footage. And what's even crazier, doesn't Corey Scheer's sister do tarot cards? You know what I mean? Doesn't she do tarot cards? Isn't that witchcraft? So it's like, it's just weird to me. But I'm gonna read this again. It just makes so much sense. He didn't have to go. He wasn't forced into it. He just ends up taking his frustrations out on Colby and Sam. And I don't think it's fair. Exactly. No one's forcing you. You're a grown man. No one's forcing you, making you go. He's the one to call. He's the one to call. But at the end of the day, man, me and J Cart squashed our stuff. And this just shows that how easy it is for, you know, Corey to just talk to Elton, fix things, make things better. Make things better. Don't we all want to make things better for our communities? We all sit here, talk about God and all this stuff. You know, hey, we're all about God. But you can't even talk to Elton, clear this out, make the fans understand, like, okay, this is just a real person problem. This is a real weird problem. People think I'm weird, but look how weird this is. Like, you gotta be the scummiest person to know someone for 7+ years and not even want to. That's gotta be the scummy. I don't give a fudge what happened, bro. Dude, we recently just saw Joe Biden and Trump in the same room after years, finally, and we can't even get this. I feel like this could be a whole Trump and Joe Biden thing all over again. Like, how long is it gonna take for Elton and Corey to, you know, get in the same room? It's just so easy. Me and J Cart figured it all out because that's what men do. Men squash it out, they talk it out, they fix it out, and they fix the rumors, they fix the misinformation like I did. I said I messed up, dropped my video, boom. Some people still didn't like me. Some people thought I was doing coke or something like that. But I'm talking about coke. But you know what I mean. But I don't know, man. I just wanted to share this, and I got one more Corey and Elton video I'm going to be doing, unless anything else, you know, kind of comes out or something like that. But you know, you're gonna see all the screenshots. You can read with it. All the ones I read, I'm gonna show you. I might drop this tonight, man. So I'm probably gonna start editing this right now. I'm going to drop this tonight possibly, and then tomorrow I'm gonna drop a sabbatical video. Yeah, I just wanted to say that everything I said was right. Everything that I talked about was from my opinion, and this is literally just receipts that everything I said is right, because I didn't know there's a freaking Reddit. I don't even use Reddit, bro. I'll try to sign in and I probably won't even have an account. Like, dude, I found this and I thought it was crazy because everything I've been saying is literally right here in Reddit. People are literally saying exactly what I've been saying, just in different words and different ways. Like, it's just, that's just crazy. Because I was dropping videos day after day, every single day, man. Every single day I was dropping videos. So like, you know, there's like, tell me how you script that. I'm dyslexic, and I was in what would you call it? I wasn't in, like, it wasn't like study. It was like study skills or something like that. It's because I'm slow. You know what I mean? So there's no way I can script all this and make all this into 10 different there's just, bro, I was in study skills, bro, and I did pass high school, thank God. My girlfriend didn't. I pray for her that she passes her class, by the way. I love you, baby. But yeah, but yeah, man, I'm going to drop this video today probably. So if you see this, cool. Hopefully everyone has a great day. I'm going to peace out. Alright guys, my name is A1 Solution. Hopefully everyone has a great day, and hopefully and also too, leave a comment down below your thoughts on this. Isn't it crazy that everything I have said, the whole 11/11, the whole like following this 11/11 numerology, seeing this Corey Scherer 11/11, the whole spotlight, the whole did Corey know about Elton the whole time? Yes, he did. He did know about Elton the whole time. The whole spotlight. What other videos did I do? The freaking, you know, just a bunch of other videos that I've done. I forgot the titles and all that stuff. But I just, like, I'm telling the truth. And the whole J Cart stuff, I told the truth. I messed up. People love that I admitted the truth. And that's what's gonna happen with Corey Scherer. if he live streamed, people wouldn't give a crap what's happening. They would care more about the fact that you're a person. You're going to make mistakes. You're gonna fudge up. You're definitely gonna have mental, right? You're definitely gonna have mental, but not talking to someone, it's gonna make things worse. Like just imagine. I'm gonna end my video here, but just imagine I didn't squash this whole J-Cart stuff and I just left it out there. Do you realize how much drama is going to be out there? Like, this makes so much sense. There's no way this doesn't make sense to anyone. I just think about that. Imagine if I never saw, or if I did see those comments, I'm like, ah, screw it. I just want the money. I want the monetization. I want to take his subscribers. No, I don't care. In the whole Corey Scherer Elton thing, what that does is it deteriorates Elton's persona, like who he is as a person. A lot of people that follow Elton are not gonna watch him, and then the same thing with Corey, not gonna watch him. But if they just squash it out, these videos wouldn't be getting made. I would probably still watch Corey videos here and there, you know, just not as much. But, you know, but the fact that he can't even tell the truth, talk to his best friend, pfft, you got me there, bro. There's no way I can defend someone like that. I mean, there's no way. He's acting like Elton's like a pedo or something, when Elton's literally just a dude that's in the paranormal industry, and he's been crazy since the S-Bridge. The S-Bridge where I showed him with the blood. I talked about how he put the blood on the freaking Ouija board, like... That's all I got. I felt like doing this video because I wanted to do this video, because I felt like there were some things that I've said, and things that I think people would find kind of interesting, that I said these things, but yet people have already said them. So it's like, it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense, and that makes and the craziest thing is it makes sense why people are watching these videos, because it does make sense. And if it didn't make sense, like for instance that Amanda video, people did not click on that video. But when it's Corey Scherer video, people are over there like, yeah, he's like, even my comments, people are saying the same exact thing. All these things. And by the way, before I end this video, I'm gonna end it right now, but this is not a hate video. This is just a real video, speaking the truth, telling you the truth, giving you these receipts, showing you these comments for people that don't know what's going on. Maybe you do know what's going on, and this is just like, it just blows my mind. And I'll tell you one thing, man. I was in study skills. I'm a slow learner. I had a repeat second grade. Yeah, but exposed. I repeated second grade. You know, I almost went deaf. You know, I almost lost hearing in my ears. And, you know, I'm a slow person. And there's no way I literally made videos every single day. And I was speaking from the heart. None of it scripted. I just found this, like, probably, like, a couple days ago. Bookmarked it. Wanted to share it. But at the end of the day, it's your boy A1 Solution. We out here busting fuego, chewing bubblegum, kicking butt, saving the day. Knowing is half the battle. And A1, and then